Alright, we flew the birds from Fort Smith. We made it. We flew the qualifying course for the ArkanSTOL 2023 STOL competition course. I think we did okay. So now let's go ahead and try to fly the competition version of the course. As I said, the only difference now is that we're not going to have the takeoff obstacles, but we are going to have takeoff and landing obstacles at Driftwood. This was last year's virtual demo with the Pilot Club, if anybody's interested in checking that out. This was all very new when we first started working with them on it, so virtually through trial and error we were able to come up with a good timing, a good spacing to be used for qualifying. That's how we were able to come up with 55 seconds. So this is the third year that we're working with ArkanSTOL. Yeah. So yeah, always a good time. So real quickly, competition rules overview. Do I need to know any of this? Okay. We're going to be in the bush category, 2,300 pounds. Let's see. The main difference between this year and last year is how things are scored. I think it's a bit more fair, to be honest. But your score is going to consist of your total time, your total run time in seconds, plus your landing distance, plus any sort of penalties that could be assessed. So that sort of made it possible for, it opens up the possibility for more aircraft, more pilots to possibly win. I'm not going to read through and go over all of this. I wanted to just confirm what class we're going to be in. So it's going to be we'll be in the bush class this year. Last year I flew touring. I flew it in the 172. I won the touring class last year, but you got to figure that the amount of people that actually registered to fly this thing in a touring airplane was almost slim to none. So bush class this year, and let's go back and look at, do I need to know anything else? Expanded competition procedures. Alright, yeah. See, I know this stuff. So let's just head back to the plane. We've got our competition course loaded up. So let's go try and compete, so to speak. Alright, I'll see you back at our mall here in just a moment. Alright, welcome aboard Felicity. If you've just joined us, we are aboard our Maule MT-7-235, getting ready to run the Birds ArkanSTOL competition course at Birds Adventure Center. Course has been redesigned for 2023. We flew into Birds earlier. We just got done with the qualifying course, and now we're going to see how well we can do with the competition version of the course that we developed. Okay, expediting startup since we should still be warm from our previous flight. Master's gonna go on, landing and beacon's gonna go on, mixer's gonna go rich, prop high, clear prop, looks clear left, looks clear right. Parking brake on, manual brakes on, throttle half inch, max to start, clear. Right, and there's our engine rotation, oil pressure is green, oil temperature is good, and we do have engine RPMs. Let's go ahead and get our avionics on, and compass lit up. Looks good there. HSI looks good. Oil temperature in the green. Suction's good. Manifold pressure. Alright, we're sitting pretty. Flaps are 40. We want flaps 24. Okay. Park brake off. We're going to depart. We want to be off the ground in that 500-foot line there. Let's make sure our nose wheel isn't. We want to make sure our nose wheel doesn't get past the Yep, we want to be airborne within 500 feet. We're going to be making a sharp left-hand turn over to Traveler. We've got a 200-foot landing zone we're working with. It's going to be difficult if we can even do it. We're going to give it a go. Birds traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is taking the river strip, closed traffic birds. Let's go ahead and start our timer. Well, not just yet. See, it's going to be kind of difficult. We're full power. Start our timer. Alright, let's go. Rudder for center. Nose is up. We're up. We're flying. Pull that power out. A little bit more. Flaps 40. Power's out. Power's going in. Up. Oh, no. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to land right here. This is where we wanted to land. Okay, we're going to just kind of turn it around and try this again. This is an excellent demonstration as to how not to perform the challenge course at Birds Adventure Center. On our next attempt, I'll show you a proper course run. I apologize in advance. Our X-Plane competitors for the virtual competition with the Pilot Club are going to be at a slight disadvantage compared to a flight simulator, just due to the difference in flight physics and characteristics. I am well aware of this, so by all means, if you're competing in X-Plane, even more power to you. This is not easy. Okay, we're going to try this again. Alright, okay, let's restart our timer. Okay, full power. Restart our timer. Brakes off. Alright, we're flying. Yep, we're flying. Got a lot of issue with the rudder there for a moment on takeoff. Flaps 4. Coming around here. It's not full. Alright, 10-point deduction. We knew what's gonna happen. Tabletop Android coming in with a raid. Hello viewers. Flaps 24, full power. We need to be off by the end of that marker. Alright, we're up. Get some airspeed. Back over river. Tabletop Android A coming in with a raid. Hello, welcome on Raiders. My name's Michael. This is Felicity right now. I am practicing for ArkanSTOL 2023 coming up with the Pilot Club. Alright, there's my hard deck. There's my cabin. I am a little bit off kilter here. Let's go and get flaps 4. Here's our landing obstacles. Clear those and drop right down into driftwood. Hang on. Leaving mode area of the runway. Automatic disqualification. Flaps up 24. Need to be clear those obstacles. Alright, clear pylons. There's cabin. There's our hard deck tree. Let's start setting up for our turn, coming back in the river. If we bust these pylons, we're automatically DQ'd. Flaps 40. Alright, I think we'll try it again here. David F. Andrew, thank you for that raid. Thank you so much. How was your stream? Were you well, yeah, you were streaming. What were you doing this evening? Tried practicing with the wings. Got put in a lot more work. Yeah, these things happen. Alright, well, raiders that just come in with Mark, if you're still hanging around, I said, I am practicing for ArkanSTOL coming up. We're in X-Plane 12, utilizing my X-Plane 12 ArkanSTOL course. It is certainly by no means easy whatsoever. There's nothing easy about the ArkanSTOL course. Whether you're flying it in Flight Simulator or flying in X-Plane, there's nothing easy about it. You gotta be on your speeds. You've gotta be on your speeds. So let's give it a run again. Yes, tonight was GA Tuesday. Johnstown to Pocono Mountains. Sounds fun. Yep. Every Tuesday, the Pilot Club has a general aviation focused event. Might be a tour of a state, a tour of a country, multi-leg type things, or point A to point B type stuff. Every week they have a GA themed flight. So check out the pilotclub.org. Alright, back here at our start scratch line. Alright, well, technically our start line. We'll try this again. At first, you thought we were going to do IFR because the rainy weather was following. Only enough it cleared up. VFR using VOR navigation. It had pinpointed my position because I got lost. Of course. Well, Mark, if you ever get lost, 3 C's. There's an acronym I can give you for that might help you moving forward, might not. But 3 C's could stand for climb. The higher you are, the more you can possibly see. Circle. Circle, circles, you're circling around, you're looking for things, looking for landmarks, bodies of water. If possible, if you got your sectional handy, if you're equipped, pull up 2 VORs. Cross 2 VORs, find an intersection. And then finally, you can go ahead and confess with ATC at that point that you are lost, and then comply with any instruction. So climb, circle, cross, confess, and comply. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I done lost count how many attempts this is going to be, but it's going to be another attempt at the competition course for birds. Yep. So here we go. Birds traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is taking the river strip, close traffic birds. And let's go ahead and, okay, flaps at 24, full power, start our timer. Brakes off. Alright, nose is coming up. Alright, we're flying, wheels are up. Flaps 24.
Are we airborne? We might have been docked 10 on that one. Back over the river. Jump to power. Alright, there's our tree. There's our cabin. Flaps 4. Compensate with power. Need to be over the pylons. Alright, it can be done. Full power. We're up. Let's clear the pylons. Alright, level off. There's our cabin. Our hot tree for the hard deck. Flaps 40. Way, way, way out in left field. Alright. Let's go put her away. Alright, I like it. I'll package these up, send them off to the .org this evening. At some point, they'll get there. And they'll hit my Discord server first. But they'll go on the .org, and we'll get the scenery pack updated. And both versions will be available now. I'm gonna have to figure out why this thing is so wonky with the rudder. I don't know if there's an hardware implementation. M. Stein, you got this, man. You got this. I know this guy. He bought a flight simulator and became like a 747 pilot, you know, within a couple hours. So you can become a STOL pilot in 2 weeks. No big deal. Alright. Shut things down here. After landing, flaps are up. Okay, lights. Okay, radios, avionics. Alright, mixture lean, mags, master, compass, lights. Alright, well, there we have it. Attempt number 3, maybe, or 4 of the actual course. So let's head back to the hangar. We'll chit chat and say goodnight.
Alright, everyone, I do want to thank you all for coming in and hanging out for a little bit this evening. September 12th. So, ArkanSTOL is happening here in a couple weeks, actually, down there in at Bird's Adventure Center. So, time to get your practice in is very, very limited from this point. So I'm going to go ahead and get these two brand new versions onto explain.org. The previous two versions will work out just fine. And there's not very major changes across any of them. If you like a particular one, feel free to go and stick with that. But the new one is the 1-zip file is gonna contain both the qualifying version and the competition version of the course, and you can link them and install them however you want. They can't be accessed. Both can't be accessed at the same time. So yeah, I think that's about it. I do want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out this evening. We started our night off by flying into Birds from Fort Smith, Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Flew along the Arkansas River and then flew up from Ozark Airport into Bird's Adventure Center. So it was kind of a fun flight in, and then we ran the qualifying version of the course, which we probably would have been disqualified from. Still fun. And then we ran the competition version of the course, which need just a bit more practice. I need time. If I had more time, then we can get more practice. Time is what I'm running short on. Hopefully, in a couple weeks, be able to start building Felicity's new hangar and get her relocated into her new location. So during the relocation time, we'll probably be down for at least a week or so, possibly two, depending on what type of availability I have. But again, whether we're flying or sitting here chit-chatting, hanging out, it's always my pleasure. I really enjoy chit-chatting and, for lack of a better word, hanging out with you all. It's always my pleasure. So with that in mind, I don't know when our next flight will be. The schedule with the kids is kind of weird right now with new school, new traveling type things. But that's why I do things unscheduled, so I'm never late. Y'all take care and stay safe. Let's see we can Let's see who we can go and spend the rest of our evening with. and until our next unscheduled flight. It's been my pleasure flying with you all. So let's go say hi to... Let's go and say hi to... I got a couple good, couple choices here for you, and it's always difficult. Alright, we're gonna go raid my friend Tommy, that flight sim dude. He's flying around in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's about as much as I know right now. But it looks like he just got started. He's got 2 people watching his stream currently. So let's go and say hi to him. Smitty Papa, thank you for coming in and hanging out for a bit this evening. M. Stein, always a pleasure, my friend. Tabletop Android. I do hope to see you competing at the Pilot Club ArkanSTOL competition. Come on, man. Represent. Good deal. Stole or bust. That's right. I think there might have been somebody earlier that Mr. 26.2 came in and said hello, and then WestJet came in and said hello for a bit. So, if I did miss anyone, I do apologize. Again, it was my pleasure flying with you all. Let's go and say hello to Tommy. My name is Michael. I was your pilot today. And you all take care. Good night.